Good morning, grade 5s, and welcome. Our focus today is on number sense 16, page number 45, and we are addressing a few mathematical concepts. So the first concept we are looking at today is the concept of multiples. So multiples are the result of multiplying one number by another number. For an example, the multiples of 6 are 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, and etc. To get 6, we need to multiply 6 by 1. To get 12, we multiply 6 by 2. To get 18, we multiply 6 by 3. To get 24, we multiply 6 by 4. To get 30, we multiply 6 by 5. So the name itself gives you a hint. Multiples are a result of multiplying one number by another. Here I have an acronym of the word multiples. Multiples are usually larger than individual numbers, which is true. Possibly larger, but never ever smaller. Let's look at what are the first 5 multiples of the following numbers. A. The first 5 multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. For us to get 3, we multiply 3 by 1. For us to get 6, we multiply 3 by 2. For us to get 9, we multiply 3 by 3. For us to get 12, we multiply 3 by 4. And for us to get 15, we multiply 3 by 5. And in that manner, that is how you get multiples of a particular number, and in this instance, the number 3. What are the first 5 multiples of the number 4? 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. And the 5 multiples of 11 are 11, 22, 33, 44, and 55. And the first 5 multiples of 21 are 21, 42, 63, 82, 105. So in a nutshell, a multiple of a number is what you get when you multiply that number by some other whole number. The next concept we are looking at is that of square numbers. So what is a square number? A square number is a number that you get when you multiply a number by itself. So when a number has been multiplied by itself, we say that their answer is a square number. Let's look at their example. 1 multiplied by 1 equals 1. So 1 is a square number. 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4. So 4 is our square number. 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. So 9 is our square number. And likewise, you can follow the rest of the example. The next concept we are looking at is that of even and odd numbers. So, a number which is divisible by 2 and generates a remainder of 0 is called an even number. For example, 2, 14, 20, and 28 are all even numbers. Why am I saying these are even numbers? If you look at 2, can I divide 2 by 2 and get an answer which doesn't have a remainder? Yes, because 2 divided by 2 equals 1. so there's no remainder there, and therefore the number is an even number. Let's look at 14. Can I divide 14 by 2 and get an answer which leaves no remainder? Yes. 14 divided by 2 equals 7, and there is no remainder. Let's look at 20. Can I divide 20 by 2 and get an answer which leaves no remainder? Yes. 20 divided by 2 equals 10, and there is no remainder there, so it is an even number. 28. Can I divide 28 by 2 and get an answer which leaves no remainder? Yes. 28 divided by 2 equals 14, and there is no remainder, so that makes it an even number. An odd number is a number which is not divisible by 2. The remainder in the case of an odd number is always 1 when dividing these numbers by 2. For example, 3, 5, 7, and 21 are all odd numbers. Let's look at 3. If I'm trying to divide 3 by 2, I can, but I will have a remainder of 1 because 2 goes once into 3 and the remainder is 1. Let's look at 5. Can I divide 5 by 2? Yes, I can, but then I will have a remainder of 1 because 2 goes twice into 5 and leaves a remainder of 1. Let's look at 7. Can I divide 7 by 2? Yes, I can, but the answer will have a remainder of 1 because 2 goes 3 times into 7 and leaves a remainder of 1. Likewise, that is how you find odd numbers. Now the following is going to help you a lot when you are trying to discover if a number is an odd number or an even number. So in all cases, your even numbers will always end with 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8. For example, the number 10 ends with a 0, so it makes it an even number. The number 12 ends with a 2, so it makes it an even number. The number 14 ends with a 4, so that makes it an even number. The number 26, for example, ends with a 6, so it makes it an even number. And the number 18 ends with an 8, so that makes it an even number. So if you are looking at the number and it ends with any of the following, 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, then you know that it is an even number. On the other hand, odd numbers end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. So the number 11 ends with a 1, so it is an odd number. The number 13 ends with a 3, so it is an odd number. The number 55 ends with a 5, so it is an odd number. The number 17 ends with a 7, so it is an odd number. And the number 99 ends with a 9, so it is an odd number. So if you're looking at a number and you're trying to tell if it is an odd or an even number, you look at what comes at the end of the number. And for all odd numbers, if they end, they need to end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. And that is a hint. My advice for you would be to memorize those, and it would save you a great deal of calculating, or rather trying to see if the number is divisible by 2 or not. The next concept we are looking at today is that of prime numbers. A prime number is a number divisible by only 1 and itself. Strictly 1 and itself. So the number 1 itself is not considered a prime number. The first few prime numbers in ascending, remember ascending means increasing order, are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, and etc. So let's take 2 for an example. 2 divided by 1 equals 2, and 2 divided by 2 equals 1. So 2 is divisible by 1 and itself, and for that reason it is a prime number. Now, with the knowledge that you have gained, please do page 45 on your own. Let's start working. And this is what page 45 looks like. Boys and girls, thank you for your time, and mine is up.